Hey everybody, it's FlyRCX here. I had previously recorded a video that showed you how to import planes into RealFlight 9.5S. Now many folks have migrated over to RealFlight Evolution, so I wanted to record a video to show you how to do that because it's a little bit of a different process. Now once you enable the legacy menu, you can import planes just like you could 9.5S, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So once you get it downloaded, you're going to see a screen just like this. You know, it's full screen. There's no menu. If you're using the Spectrum Interlink controller, you can hit cancel. It'll bring up this menu, and you can go to My RealFlight and import, and it will allow you to import planes just like you could in RealFlight 9.5S. However, I wanted to show you how you can do it a little bit of an easier way, so it'll be exactly like it was in RealFlight 9.5S. So when you're at this screen, you can go ahead and hit the tilde key. So the tilde key is directly to the left of the number 1. It's that little squiggly line. So you'll hit that. It'll bring up the console. And you want to type show legacy menu. Don't put any spaces. Just type it exactly like you see it on the screen and hit enter. Once you do that, hit the tilde key once again, and it'll close the console. And as you see, it has enabled the menu up at the top, just like in 9.5S. So you can go to simulation, import, and get those planes into RealFlight just like you could in 9.5S. Now, if you didn't watch my previous video that showed exactly how you could go find those new planes, I'll go ahead and take it a step further and show you once again in this video. So to do that, you'll want to navigate over to your favorite internet browser and get to the RealFlight forums. So you'll need to go either to Google and type RealFlight forums, or just type in forums.realflight.com, and you will need to create an account so that way you can download the airplanes. So go ahead and create the account and log in, and it should take you to this page, and you'll want to click swap pages. So once you get here, this is where all of the planes are to download. So if you look through here, these are just the planes that have been uploaded within the last week. And one cool thing about RealFlight is that it's backwards compatible. So if you're running Evolution, any plane within these lists will work with Evolution. So you can just see by the number count here, there's literally thousands of planes that you can download and import into RealFlight. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one that I know I haven't downloaded before. So I've never downloaded the P51 Voodoo. So we'll click on this. And now one thing to note is the nomenclatures right here is CS stands for color scheme. So that's only going to adjust the colors on the plane. It won't add any new flight characteristics. Then it will tell you what base model this requires. So this requires the Top Flight P51 from RealFlight Evolution. I've got that, but we'll pick a different one just because I want to get a full new plane in, not just a color scheme. So we'll look through here. Here is, AV. We'll get this Douglas C-47. So AV, another important note here is that AV stands for airplane variant. So if you download just the variant, it's not going to work. You have to have the base model. So we'll go ahead and download the variant here. As we can see, it downloaded. We also need to get the base model, which base models typically end in EA. So we'll go ahead and get that base model downloaded, and that will allow us to use that variant. And so now we'll switch back over to RealFlight, and I'll show you how to actually import this model. So once you're back in RealFlight, you'll go up to the menu here, click Simulation, Import, RealFlight Archive, and it's going to show you the two files you just downloaded, the airplane variant and the base model. So we'll go ahead and select both of those and click Open. And usually if it says that something already exists, I usually click do not import the file. Same with the motor sound. And so once it's done, it will say that it has been successfully imported. So now I'm going to show you how you actually use these new planes that you downloaded. So once it's imported, you can go to Aircraft, select Aircraft, and then you'll want to go up to Custom Aircraft. So all of these planes down here are the planes that RealFlight has provided. Anything that you import is going to show up in Custom Aircraft. So we downloaded the P-47, so we'll find it in the menu here. And you can see I've downloaded quite a few planes, but here's that Douglas C-47. Sorry, I said P-47, I meant C-47. So this was that base model that we downloaded. And then this is the variant. So we'll go ahead and import that, or I'm sorry, open up that variant. And you can see it's working. We'll see if we can go ahead and get it to take off from an asphalt runway. Highly doubtful. But you can see the model is working. Now we'll go ahead and run through that process one more time with a new plane so you can see once again how to do it. Alright, so we're back in RealFlight forums. We'll go ahead and click RealFlight Evolution, Aircraft, Airplanes, and here you can see it breaks it out by color scheme, models, and variants. So we'll click Variants. Let's find something. Let's get this Elite Picaro. So we'll download the variant. We'll also need the base model. We'll go ahead and download the base model. Now we'll switch back to RealFlight. We'll go ahead and import this into the system. Alright, so we successfully imported the base model. We'll go ahead and select that aircraft. We got the Elite Picaro. Now, some of these that you download, it takes just a minute for them to load for the first time. Once you get it loaded, the next time you select it, it should be a lot faster. So now you can see we've got it loaded, and it works just like any other model that's in RealFlight. Alright, so hopefully now you know how to get new planes into RealFlight. And as we saw from the RealFlight forum page, there are literally thousands of models that you can download. So check out which ones you want. If you want to search for particular models, you can go to search uploads, find different things. One thing that I searched for recently is I've been getting into thrust vectoring on jets. And so I found a bunch of models that have vectoring enabled. So you can go through, pick out planes. You know, a lot of people have put time and effort into adding many different plane, you know, real world planes into the RealFlight forum. So download them, check them out. If this was helpful, you know, please comment and let me know. If you have any questions, also leave a comment. But appreciate you watching, and I hope this helped you out.